time, my time. And yeah, we have the YM futures contract, also known as the E-mini for the US30, the Dow Jones, if that's what you're trading. This is that chart. But it's the YM contract, so there is going to be some slight differences on the exact price points. But price action should be relatively the same across all markets. So anyway, I always start off on the daily. This is what we have to do. If you don't do that, then you're not getting the overall picture. Even sometimes we might have to look out past the daily. But what I'm marking up now is a couple things. I noticed we had a breaker structure here, so I'm gonna mark that off. I want that to let's be exact. I'm doing the video, but I'm exact in my trading, so I'm gonna be exact in the video. And I'm gonna trick this. I'm actually doing my pre-market analysis right now. I don't know why I'm slacking, actually. But boom, there we go. Points in 20. So boom, we had our breaker structure. Now prices started to pull back. Where could that pullback go to? This is our hard bottom, our higher low, if you will, that would basically need to be broken for this uptrend to show some weakness. But as it stands, that is the market condition that we're in. And yeah, I'm going to put this as HL for hard low, or you could say higher low, but it's actually for hard low. In this instance, I'm using it for hard low, as in if this low breaks, or if we're down here, this is good buying. This is a good buying level, and we could even see it lines up with this level that we had broken previously. This kind of creates a little zone here. We haven't tapped into it yet, and so that should be something to look out for. Maybe price today could come down into that level, because we did trade bullish yesterday, broke these previous day's lows, and again created that break of structure. And so now price is we anticipate the pullback, and we can see it started yesterday, right? And if this is the pullback, or unless this is the end of the pullback, we can see price continue to trade down. Well, let's go on the 4-hour now and get a better look at things. So I'm gonna get rid of this, even though it is kind of a key level. You know what? Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back. But you know what I'm gonna do? Dotted line that motherfucker. And yeah, I don't know what to label it. I just know it's structure that we broke before, and clearly we came above. Or we rejected at first, then we came above and bounced off, and we got pretty close before bouncing up again. So here we have our trend now, clearly, and this is the pullback. Now the 4-hour is looking pretty bullish, or bearish. I mean bullish overall, right? Because we have this hard low and this break of structure to the upside. But as far as this pullback is concerned, we're trading above yesterday's close, so that's good. That could show that maybe we're done with the pullback. And another thing to note is that we traded out of this demand level yesterday, and I actually took those buys off of that demand level after taking the sells down here, because at the start of the day we had only had basically this structure here, and it wasn't until about here that we started pushing down. London session had a little grab of liquidity, and then the final push down, and now bouncing off of demand, we can see a potential change in character. Something to make note of. This would be the high on the 4-hour that would need to facilitate that change in character, and it could be our target. Let's go down to the 15-minute. depends. If we break up here, then I'm for sure probably gonna be looking potentially to exit my trade. I'm not gonna lie, we have supply right here from yesterday on the 4-hour. I've seen, we have this wick right here. Price could get up into these levels and want to start heading back down through this demand that we've tapped. No guarantee, because we tap demand, that we're going to respect it. We have one rejection. Do I want to call this 2? I want to make this line a little more precise to see. Okay, it does look like we had 2 rejections. This is at the 38. Yep. So we had 2 pretty clean rejections. Let's go to the 15. Okay, we can see our first one right here, followed by the second one. And if you see that wick kind of lines up with, never mind. So this is kind of the area we need to break, and maybe we can tap demand or supply. But we can still see this price come down, so it's important to note we're making their structure. Now, I also want to make note that now that we've rejected demand, we have had a change of character here on the 15-minute, and if this 15-minute candle, we got 2 minutes left in it, can close above this, that'll be a solid break of structure right here. If we can make that close here, I want to make this line full here. Okay. Let's do that much. Yeah, so if we could close above that level, that'll be a clean break of structure. And then we could start looking for pullbacks. In this range right here, somewhere around here, to take price higher. Now it's important to note that the New York Stock Exchange has yet to open. But yeah, that's all I have today. So if we get a pullback and hold above this demand, then I'll be looking for potential buys up to this level. And sorry about that. I'm at work right now. Somebody thought I was in my car and finna leave. Parking is terrible here. We don't have enough. So they're like, hey man, can I get this spot if you're leaving? But yeah, so I'll either be looking to take buys above this area, or if we break above this area up to here. I really don't want to hold it too much longer than that, because we do have this bear structure. I mean, we could come up, take this liquidity into the market open, bounce off of the demand or the supply, then come crashing back down. Like I said, I do see the overall day being bearish, but we might have a nice pullback and grab liquidity before we come down and essentially break. We could break this level, or we could just trade a little lower than we did yesterday into it. Especially if we get a nice push up here, that'll be a nice daily range. What's that? So if we could push up somewhere like around here and then come down here, I mean, that's like a 400 point range for the day, so it's not bad. I mean, compared to yesterday's. Price do this. this. We got 15 minutes till New York stock opens, though. That's when I like to trade. If you want to hop in this trade before then, like if I see it starting to take off, see, we didn't get that clean break of structure I wanted to see. But once we do, if price wants to pull back, then I'll be looking to buy it up until like I said, this supply range right here. But I'll probably get out here just because there is this resistance. We will see. But that's all I have for you today.